A very warm welcome to you, and thank you so much for joining our Homeopathy 24/7 podcast. We are going to be speaking to an array of international guests who will share their knowledge and experiences of homeopathy with you. We will discuss all types of subjects such as remedies, symptoms, and stories of health. No matter where you are with your homeopathic journey, we aim to inspire you on your quest to natural health and living. The podcast is brought to you by Mary Greensmith, the founder of Homeopathy 24/7, which is a global platform connecting you with a homeopath wherever you are in the world, 24 hours a day. So let's get started with today's chat. Please welcome Mary Greensmith.
Welcome. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I'm really pleased to welcome Maha Mansour. Thank you very much for joining us, Maha. How are you today?
Good. Thank you, Mary. I'm happy that I am with you in this podcast. And thank you for all the audience.
I am really excited because we're actually going to talk about carcinosin today. And this is not a remedy that everybody has in their first aid kits. So first of all, can you explain to me why? Why is this a remedy that we love so much? And why is it a remedy that has to be used with care?
Yeah, Carcinosinum is one of the nosodes, which is made from diseased tissue, which is cancerous tissue, mostly the breast cancer. It could not be used. Some people think that we use it in malignancy or in cancer, and this is not true. We use it according to the picture of the remedy. Carcinosin is very powerful and should not be used except in the case we match the picture of the remedy. And that's why it's not, usually I didn't use it at first. Usually I use a constitutional remedy at first, but if there is an obstacle to cure, or if the constitutional remedy didn't resolve the condition totally, I try to think about Carcinosinum. Also, Carcinosinum used when the symptoms is variable or multiple symptoms from multiple areas not connected. You see that it's not connected. Allergy, mental, emotional issues, and some like that. In this case, also I think about Carcinosinum. The third things that I think about Carcinosinum and it succeed in the cases is the emotional issues. If there is deep-seated injury or emotional hurt from the past, even in childhood, the Carcinosinum works very well. And also the patient who are, or the case who are keen about his picture in the community, or about his appearance in the community, this works very well.
Yes, it is very much that sort of remedy, isn't it? That we're aware of what other people are thinking about us and how they will respond to us. And obviously a lot of that comes from childhood, doesn't it? Trying to do the right thing by other people.
Yeah. Do you want to mention some example? Or
Yes, please.
Okay. I have a female who is 18-year-old, and she has eczema on her arms in the bend of the elbow, and it was very severe with severe itching, and she was very, very conscious, or has very concerned and anxious, and all of these words about her appearance in front of her friends. So she wear long sleeves even in summer to cover the eczema. and usually she think about what if they saw this eczema, what they think about me, and also she is concerned about her shape in general. She wants to put makeup, she wants to be beautiful, and I gave her her constitutional remedy, and it was lycopodium. It resolved many issues like the digestive issues, the eczema and the itching was less, but still there's aggravation, and there is the appearance and itch of the eczema and itching. So I think about that. The carcinosinum is about the appearance, how appearance in front of the public, in front of the friends. She has the trauma, emotional trauma. So I give her carcinosinum. And her mother told me carcinosinum is not his picture. It's not his picture. How I want to ask why carcinosinum, and I sent to her this criteria, and after 3 or 4 weeks, she sent to me a very good review. If you, she told me my daughter's arms look amazing. She is so happy. I can't even tell you the relief emotionally, mentally and emotionally. Not having the eczema on her arms has been for her. No need to now to wear long sleeves in summer.
Okay.
That was very amazing, and a very good response in few weeks.
Yeah. So what we're seeing there is the use of a remedy alongside another remedy, the well-indicated remedy, and together they were able to address all aspects of that emotional holdback, because very often we see that there is an emotional trauma or a feeling, something in the background that comes from years ago that is holding back getting better, isn't it? It's holding back that full return to health. And so we're using it because it is such a deep remedy, isn't it? It goes back for years and years and years. And often it's a really good starting remedy for that reason as well, isn't it?
Yeah, usually I started with in chronic conditions. Usually we need more than one remedy and sequential, because it's layers of illness. So I couldn't heal it by one remedy, and sometimes detox. For example, in this case, also I gave detox. So it needs some remedy, and every remedy will remove one layer of the illness. So it's not one, but sometimes one remedy, the constitutional remedy doesn't work if there is obstacle. So after giving the constitutional, it's not fully work. We will speak about intercurrent or additional remedy like carcinosinum, but we can return back to the constitutional remedy after that, because it is yeah, to finish to do the job.
Okay. Let's go back to the fact that this is not a remedy that you can buy in your store. This is not a remedy that you can buy on Amazon or anywhere else. This is a remedy that comes from a homeopathic pharmaceutical, and you have to buy that either through a homeopath or alongside a homeopath, because these remedies are quite special remedies, aren't they?
Yeah, we have this remedy, the carcinosinum, and also sulfur is very strong and cause aggravation. If you take the remedy which is not your symptoms match with the remedy, you will get worse, and you will get aggravations.
Yeah.
And even sometimes also my cases wants to, if she improved on carcinosinum, for example, and this happened with me. they give the dose every day.
Yeah.
They found it aggravated. The case is aggravated, and they said the carcinosinum after improvement it deteriorates. This not the case. You do the proving of the remedy. So the choice of the remedy and the potency and the frequency is something not easy, and need homeopath to deal with that.
Yes. Yeah, you're absolutely right, because carcinosin is a remedy that you don't need very often. You might only need once, and once only, not once a day, not once a month, but once. And then
Yeah.
it keeps working for months and months and months. Because let's face it, the remedies don't make us better, do they? They just are going to help us restart, kick our own self-healing mechanism into action. So this we use as a deep-seated remedy, and we use it alongside the well-indicated remedies. It's a kind of helper, isn't it, with her? But thank goodness it's such a useful remedy, because in actual fact, a lot of people need this boost, don't they?
Yeah, and on the Facebook, they asked me if there's case review. What's the remedy you give to this patient? And I said there is no one remedy will fit you all. They think that if the eczema is healed by carcinosinum, all will be healed by carcinosinum, and this is not the case. So they usually ask for this, and I usually answer this, and I don't them to take something and aggravate it, and they told me
Okay.
your image is not well.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's just relate it back to something like eczema, because it is a good way to explain the difference between homeopathy and mainstream medicine, because we don't have one remedy for one symptom. We have 500 remedies that might be suitable for eczema, and we have to choose which remedy suits that one person. So that's what you're saying. You're explaining that you have a case of this and it got really better and it was really pleased to see. But the wrong question is, which
What?
remedy is it? What we need, the questions we need was, what was the symptom picture? Because we need to add up all of those different things in order to find the remedy, don't we?
And the other question is they told you about the diagnosis.
Yes.
And we are not dealing with diagnosis. We are dealing with the symptoms. So they usually told me I go to the doctor and told me that and that and that, and they do lab and find that and that and that. This not homeopathy. This medicine. In homeopathy, I want the symptoms, I want the feeling, I want the sensations, I want what make it worse or good. This the difference. This another important difference. And because in medicine, in eczema, all the cases will give her emollients, steroids, and even oral steroid or IV steroid in severe cases. All the cases will be like that. But in homeopathy, we have hundreds of remedies which may fit one person but not fitting the other. There is detox, there is desensitization, there is a lot of things we can do for eczema.
And the reason for this is because the eczema is there for different reasons in the first place, isn't it?
Yeah. And there is different types of eczema, and sometimes it's psoriasis, not eczema.
Yeah.
And this more severe, the psoriasis, and it's long-standing. It's long-standing, and it's affected by environmental factors in summer, in winter, in washing, dehydrated, humidity. So it's affected by many factors. So we should analyze all of this. We should put in our mind all the etiology, the factors which precipitate or make exacerbation, like winter or summer, and accordingly we'll prescribe.
Okay. If we go back to carcinosin now and think about carcinosin, it has got a lot of emotional
Yeah.
things that we look at, hasn't it? It's got a big emotional picture. Shall we talk about those for a moment?
Usually, the carcinosinum patient is perfectionist, and usually has trauma or injury from childhood. Uh, she all the case she or he always keen about friends and family, and his appearance or her appearance in front of people, fear of rejection. My third patient, my next patient, have fear of rejection. She is not rejected, but has fear of rejections and has trauma in the childhood from her father was heavy alcoholic. So in these cases, the carcinosinum is working better.
Okay. So carcinosin has got this, it's got a really strong relationship with the mother as well, hasn't it, carcinosin? And that wanting to please your parents.
It very has correlation with what?
With your mother.
Yeah.
Wanting to please, and perhaps as a child not getting enough acknowledgement for what you're doing.
Yeah. Because he is keen about his appearance in front of his mother only. So this all connected, that he wants to be appreciated. He wants to be to feel that he is succeeded. He is good. He is beautiful. He is all these things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And responsibility is quite a big part of this.
Yeah, he is perfectionist. He is responsible. He can, but at the same time he is moody. So sometimes he can do what's asked for from him, but sometimes he didn't.
Okay. And so you mentioned one case which involved eczema. Have you got any other cases that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, the other case is have depression, has multiple allergies, not to food allergies, eczema, and digestive issues. She has chronic pain and stiffness in the neck and the head, and she is in the perimenopausal period, which is very stressful and hormonal. And she has, as I said, back history of heavy alcoholic father. So she has trauma of this, and also she always fear of rejection. She always fear that if she talk with her husband, or even with her son, with her son, she think that if he asks something, it will be rejected. So she has depression and thought that she is not useful and all of this. But with carcinosinum, she started to regain her vitality. The depression is much less. The anxiety is much less, and the digestive issues and allergy from food or intolerance to some foods becomes less. That's she was 50 years old, 50-year-old.
Yeah. And I loved the fact that you said there that after taking the remedy, her vitality improved. Because we quite often see this, don't we, before we see a change in symptoms. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, this sometimes when I give a remedy, they told me it is for digestive issues, or or for depression, or if it is for allergy. And I said this for all your symptoms. And after you take the remedy, we will decide after that in the follow up what improved and what not, what disappears. Sometimes symptoms disappear in the follow up, and some symptoms improve. So according to this, we will reanalyze the case according to what improved, what remained. So the remedies, or the exact remedy, it will resolve all the condition. Sometimes some symptoms is resistant, and this is why we try to choose another remedy to break the obstacles.
Okay, interesting, isn't it? Can you just explain to me where carcinosin fits in? Because we know that we have constitutional remedies, and we know that we have symptomatic remedies, or we have nosodes as well, and we know that this is a nosode, and it's kind of a remedy that can with miasmatic remedies, and it kind of fits into any or none or all, doesn't it?
Yeah, why Carcinosinum is specific, you said.
Yeah, it's a very strange remedy in that I hadn't really thought about that before, but it can sit in any of those prescribing modalities, can't it?
Yeah, but Carcinosinum is special. It's a remedy when you have a variety of symptoms or a complex condition. And the constitutional remedy doesn't work fully, or it works partially, or not all. We want to open the case. The emotional and mental symptoms of carcinosin is very important, which is perfectionism, want to be pleased by people, by surroundings, afraid to be rejected, very keen or concerned about her appearance in front of public. So mental emotion is very characteristic in carcinosinum, and the complex or the variety of symptoms, or there is multiple symptoms from, and also the deep trauma, all the trauma is very characteristic. And if there is multiple allergy from food, allergy, eczema, allergy from environmental allergy, the multiple allergy is also characteristic for carcinosin.
Mm. Yeah, it's just amazing remedy. I love carcinosin, and we use it a lot in our practices. And we hope that this will inspire you all to look up the remedy, find out more about it, and find out about the different levels of health and how homeopathy goes right through your whole level of health, because it is so much more than people think, isn't it?
Yeah. And as I said, most of the people, I think, don't aware of carcinosinum, because usually when I prescribe it, they ask me why carcinosinum is not fitting or something like that.
Yeah.
But usually the clue in all my cases in two things: the emotional part and the deep trauma. Usually both. This was the clue in all my cases, or when I give carcinosin.
Yes. It is amazing how it can be just a few things, a few words that somebody say that then make you ask further questions to find out deeper. It's a deep remedy, and we need to understand what has been happening deeply, don't we?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maha. It's been just lovely talking with you today. And thank you for coming and talking to us about Carcinosinum. And we are really pleased to just find out a little bit more about it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy that I am with you today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maha, for coming in and talking with us about carcinosin. It is such a useful remedy and one that I fear we're going to be using more and more as we go on. Now, next week, I'm going to be talking with Babette Friedman, and we're going to be discussing Allium Cepa. Now, this is a brilliant remedy. It's a brilliant remedy that we use a lot for first aid use, and just going into when it's appropriate and what those differentials are going to be very, very useful. I look forward to seeing you there. I do hope you've enjoyed these episodes, and I do hope you can subscribe to our channels. Now, there are various ways for you to listen to our podcast or watch it on video on YouTube. So whether it's iTunes, Spotify, or YouTube, please do subscribe and please do leave us a review. If you leave us a review on these platforms, then more people will see our podcast. We just want more people to share the joy of homeopathy. It's a choice that everybody should know about. Please do everything you can to help us help more people.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode and look forward to listening to our next one. Please don't forget to follow our podcast on your chosen channel, and please do leave us a review so we can continue to share homeopathy with as many people as possible. If you do have any questions, please do reach out to us on any of our social platforms mentioned in the show notes. We at Homeopathy 24/7 hope to empower you on your natural health journey.